Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Alan Parks.
And I'm Mark Larson.
And we are
the Smart Fellers.
Yay! Okay, so today we are going to do some more soldering. Aren't you excited?
Goody goody.
Oh boy, nothing like great YouTube content of soldering. Okay, there's more than that. So, we have a guitar
explosion.
yeah, a pile of parts that should actually be a guitar. What you got, Mark?
This is a Washburn Stratocaster
Lyon Series with a Y.
Yep.
In the word lion, not series.
My neighbor graciously passed this on to me, and
in parts?
Well, no, it was all together, but it was extremely filthy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know,
really gross.
It was gross.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, even underneath here was gummy and all that. But it had two strings on it. It was rusty. The strings were rusty. One of the saddles was missing.
Oh.
And one of the other saddles was just from some other guitar. So I actually found two saddles.
The right ones?
There were 6 of them. I bought 2 on eBay.
They didn't sell you the set?
No, they sold me 2.
Okay, cool.
That's all I needed.
Wow, great.
So
eBay's still a thing.
eBay is still a thing, and so I thought before I spend any more money on this guitar, let's
because you nearly broke the bank with buying 2 saddles.
Yeah, the $12 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Let's put it together. See if it works, see what the action's like, if it's fixable. If not, then what? You know, does a fender neck fit in that slot? Or do I raise the nut up and turn it into a slide guitar? Or maybe upgrade it? You know, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know.
It may be a complete failure and you have to make a clock out of it.
I suppose that's possible.
It's possible. Okay. Okay, so we got to put this back together.
So now it has to be put back together.
Okay. We have an advantage insofar as you're the one that took it apart.
I did take it apart.
It didn't come as a bag of pieces.
Yeah. I know where the wires go back.
Okay, so...
It's really just wiring the jack and the ground wire.
Okay, so not a lot of soldering.
No, 3 points.
Okay, so we got to do soldering first.
Yep.
And then...
screw this back down.
Screw that back down. Mount the bridge.
Put the bridge back in. Put the saddles back on. Everything is apart in pieces.
Oh boy!
So
all the screws,
and the little springs and all that stuff are
in there,
completely apart.
Okay.
I did that mainly to just like make sure everything was clean and working properly and stuff.
Okay.
It was really nasty.
Yeah. Glad you spared us that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. I guess we're going to start with soldering.
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
The we that is me.
Yeah, you do the soldering because I'm really bad at it.
Okay.
I'll run the camera.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so what have you got there?
These are the jack wires, and I'm just kind of tinning them just to get a little solder on them. So, because, you know, if you don't do that, sometimes they'll fray out when you're trying to work with them. It just kind of holds everything together. I've got some new shrink wrap put on here. I took the old stuff off because it just was kind of a mess. This will be cleaner, and I'm going to attach. Oh.
Damn it.
Which one was the white one?
Uh-oh.
We have to look at the diagram on the screen and see which one of these goes to the terminal. The white terminal there. No, there.
Okay.
So over there.
All right, so one terminal is the center sleeve of the jack.
Yeah. And the other one is the signal. It doesn't show, does it? Oh.
Well, the black wire... All right, so what do you got going on?
So, you see these 2 plates right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one of these tabs is coming out in between. That's this one here, right? This terminal is coming up at the center sleeve of the jack.
Right.
Okay. So the one that's in between, it's sandwiched in between there, is the ground, I believe.
Okay.
And like I said, if it doesn't, if it doesn't work, then it's backwards.
It's not going to like explode or anything.
I lost my spaghetti. What happened to it? Is it over there? It's on the table.
Spaghetti?
My shrink wrap fell off. Heat shrink, I mean. Okay. So this is going the black, which is this guy right here.
You got a little stub of it sticking out still.
Yeah, and I'm going to tin that one too.
So he's got that all attached together like this, but there's a problem, is that the jack goes here and the wire's got to go through a little tunnel into the control plate and a control cavity, and there we go. We've got to do it over again. That should do it for soldering, right?
I hope so. Maybe we should test it first before we put it together. So let's plug a guitar in here and we'll tap on those. Well, it doesn't seem to be working.
Might the jack be wired backwards like we were talking about?
Possibly.
Is that the next step?
I guess so.
Well,
I thought we had it right though.
well, before we do that, I will just pop that cable out of there, see if your amp makes noise, and we're good. Good connection there. Yep, that made noise. So that ain't it. Okay, so taking the jack back out, and tell us again why.
Well, it's not making any sound, so I am going to switch the wires and see if that makes any difference. Maybe I got them backwards, but I kind of don't think I did. Okay.
Alrighty, so you reversed the leads on the jack.
I have.
So
and we're just going to test it.
See if that was the problem, just being the wire switch,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the amp's on standby, I think.
No, I turned it on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
No.
Okay.
Volumes are up and everything.
Yeah.
So that wasn't it.
So something else is wrong.
Okay, well, we'll get back because it's going to be a lot of sitting around rubbing our chins, I think.
A lot of this.
a lot of that. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, well, as you can hear.
Okay, so what's going on here is this wire coming from the jack.
Mm-hmm.
When I originally took it apart, there was a splice here, so I left it. And when I spliced it back in, so this braid that's shielded here,
yeah,
was going to the ground
on the top of the pot,
which kills it. See?
Right, see, like that.
So I don't know why, but that's
what's happening. So
that might be. Yeah, I don't know.
It's noisy.
It's making noise, for sure. Maybe it's supposed to be grounded, but it
then
wasn't working that way.
The whole thing doesn't work when you do.
Right. So I don't know. I may at some point have a professional look at this, because I'm a little dumbfounded about that. But so that terminal is now connected to that, just like it was before,
Right.
and the shielding is ungrounded. And then getting signal on all 3 pickups.
Okay then.
Yahoo!
So there's that.
So
what do you think?
let's put it together.
Okay. So we at least have a guitar-shaped object, right?
Yeah. Well, we got to put some strings on it.
Right. Okay. Why do you do that?
I don't know.
It's just the way it is?
Because I set up my Strat this way, or my friend came over and helped me do it, and this is the way he put it together.
Mm-hmm.
And it does that Jeff Beck thing.
Oh.
So I don't know. We'll see.
All right.
It doesn't have to be that way.
No, you can change them easily
And
enough.
you can put more springs on here. You can put less. I probably wouldn't recommend less, but
Yeah.
so the question is, I don't have the whammy bar for this, so I don't really know how this is supposed to be at this point. And plus, we don't have string tension on there yet.
Okay. So, what's next?
Well, I'm going to look for an Allen wrench and maybe try and raise these up a little bit, the new ones, so that they're a little more equal to what's on there. I don't know. I'm going to have to monkey around with all that because they're not all even. They're probably not in their original places anymore.
Well, they're going to need to be adjusted and such anyway when you intonate it.
So it's going to be a lot of noodling around there.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to see if this thing's going to work.
Right.
So, hey.
Okay, so the neck is next.
Let's put on the neck.
Oh boy, it's going to start looking like a guitar now.
Any slop here. Not really.
No?
It's a really good
Feel pretty
fit.
solid?
The neck fits in that slot really well. So,
Who was it that used to play Washburns? It was like one of the 90s hair metal guitar god guys. Was it Nuno Betancourt played Washburns?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, if you know, let us know in the comments. That would be interesting to find out. Who on earth played Washburns? Now, you've got a Washburn acoustic that you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I paid $150 for it used, and I've played the heck out of it for, I don't know, well over 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's still going strong. All right.
Well,
I
now
guess,
what?
we're going to put some strings on it and see if it makes any noise.
Cool, man. All right. All right, so you had it tuned. Tell us what you're doing.
I'm detuning the first and second strings because they're popping out of the grooves because I didn't put the string tree on. So looks like I'm going to have to put it on after all. I was hoping to not do that. But oh well.
Okay, so it's all together. It's tuned.
Well, it's not even intonated yet.
It's not intonated. Yeah, so that's the whole setup needs to be done on it now too. So you need to adjust the action, perhaps adjust the neck,
Intonation.
intonate it. But
we can check it out.
Let's see how
and just see how it plays, and
does it make any sound?
It's gonna buzz if it's the action does not feel too high at all right now.
Yeah. Dirty pots.
I think we'll be changing the pots up.
Yeah. That's the rear pickup?
I think the action is pretty darn good.
It's not bad right now,
it's
just
way
as it
better
sits.
than I expected it
No
to
kidding.
Be. So,
go figure.
That was the bridge. Middle. Nice.
About as high as that's going to go.
Wow.
So what do you think?
The action is actually quite good.
Yeah. A little tweaking maybe here and there.
Maybe a little tweaking, but
right.
yeah, they're like these are pretty uneven in height so far.
Yeah, the high E is really low. It looks like.
And so is this E.
Yeah. Okay.
They're much lower because those are the new saddles.
Yeah.
And they've got shorter set screws down in there to adjust the height with.
Right.
So they're gonna need to be raised up a little bit.
But
actually, I'm surprised how well that first string played.
As low as it is.
As low as it is. So maybe I'll be lowering these too. Probably a little of both, Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
What do you think?
Keeper? It's a keeper. I can work with this.
Yeah.
I can work with it. So it's not going to become a slide guitar.
Nope. Because it'll be a guitar.
It's playable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we tried a whammy bar from a Stratocaster, and it's smaller than this bridge required. So you're going to need to find one of those somehow. Somehow.
Well, if I found saddles, I'll probably find that.
Right. So, all right.
Well, this is pretty groovy too, because my Strat doesn't have a humbucker here at the bridge.
Oh.
So I'm looking forward to having that.
So it does offer something that you don't have right now.
It does.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so a success. We were actually planning for failure in case we couldn't get the electronics fixed,
and hoping for success,
and it looks like success. So so a little bit of tweaking and fettling it in and getting it to where it belongs. But other than
that's
fettling.
A new word?
No, that's an old word.
Oh,
yeah. Trust me. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it an episode. So,
all right,
double thumbs up, right? Not all bad.
I'm glad. I'm pleased.
Yeah. So, if you have any suggestions for us, polite ones, put them in the comments.
Yeah.
It would be really awesome. And hopefully, you got some sort of information out of this. We'd love to hear from you. That wraps it up for now. So please hit subscribe. Hit the subscribe.
Hit the like button.
Right, do the like and the bell so when you find out when we do some more soldering. And
I think we need to do something fun next.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's do another game or something.
Or something more interesting than soldering. And share it. Share it if you know somebody who is goofing with a guitar like this. They might get something out of it. Anyway, so join us next time. Once again, I'm Alan Parks.
I'm Mark Larson.
And we are the Smart Fellers. At least we're smart enough to get a guitar back together.
We did it. I can't believe it.
Right on.
Oh, cleaned up.
Oh, it cleaned up. Next episode, how to clean dirty pots. Tune that thing!